Did you know that you can change your future by changing your past? Brace yourself for this one, because it's a wild ride.
The first thing out of a religious person's mouth when I tell them that they are God in human form is, oh, it don't say that in the Bible. It don't say it in the Bible. Give me the scripture.
You are literally feeding your kids plastic glue and industrial lubricants.
Grand Rising family, welcome to a Sunday Surprise, where the videos I show are a surprise to me and to you. They could be a motivational video, one video, and then a conspiracy theory the next, and then a spirituality video, and then a true crime video. I don't know. I just threw a bunch of videos together. When I was pulling the quotes for the day, I got 2 of them, so I'm going to read both of them. So our affirmation for today says, my wealth is infinite. Yes, it is. I'm about to tell you what the quotes are for today, because this fool over here pulled 2 of them. The road to success and the road to failure are almost the same. Ay, híjole chinga. The second quote for today says, don't take yourself off the top shelf just because someone can't reach. I know that's right. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
As of last year, I crossed over 250 million streams across platforms and shit. And bro, the funniest thing about chasing your dreams or just applying yourself to make your dreams a reality, bro, niggas are always gonna laugh at you. Niggas gonna make fun of you. You're gonna sound crazy. You're gonna look stupid. All of these things are gonna be a constant until it's an external public thing. That's why most people don't fucking make it, because that in-between part is hell. And most people just give up.
I ain't giving up. I'm sticking to it, Brand.
You gonna delete social media off your phone when you get out of here? Can you delete it?
I can.
If you did, would you feel free? Could you just think about it for a second if you knew there was nothing to look at anymore? And it wasn't there, it didn't exist? Does that make you feel a little bit free, that you don't have to worry about it?
Probably would.
Probably would. Isn't that sick? I love you, man, but you got kids? Yeah. You're probably distracted a lot, and they don't even get dad because dad's head is somewhere else. I'm just being honest, man. Hey, and you still won't quit doing the drugs. Everybody's on their phone. Me and Jacqueline, my beautiful wife, we go to dinner, take her out every week. We go on a date night, maybe sometimes twice a week. Every time I sit down, I look around, and I'm just disgusted how people don't even pay attention anymore. And it's you guys. It's all of you. It's you. Your kids are sitting at the table. You don't pay attention. They know you don't now. They don't care. They actually don't even care anymore. They haven't had their father present in a long time. If that doesn't hurt you, are you that stupid? And you're like, man, I came to an event and this guy just called us stupid. I don't know. Are you though? I don't think you are. I think you're making some bad choices. The decisions you make today will shape the future that you have tomorrow.
He's not lying at all. And sometimes the truth sucks.
Oh no, the Earth is going to lose gravity for 7 seconds in August. Do you want to know what's really going on? Well, I'm going to tell you. But first, let's hear a little bit more about it from these podcasters.
On August 12th, 2026, the world will lose gravity for 7 seconds. NASA knows. They're preparing, but they won't tell us why. November 2024, a secret NASA document titled Project Anchor leaked online. The project's budget is $89 billion.
Oh my God.
And its goal is to survive a 7-second gravitational anomaly expected on August 12th, 2026 at 14:33 UTC, 7:33 a.m. Pacific time. In the first 1 to 2 seconds, everything not secured will rise, including people, vehicles, animals. 3 to 4 second time span, objects will continue to rise to 15 to 20 meters. In the 5 to 6 second time span, panic and chaos will ensue as people hit ceilings. And after 7 seconds, gravity returns, everything falls from the height that it's at. The estimated consequences are 40 million deaths from falls, infrastructure destruction, economic collapse that would last over 10 years, and mass panic.
Now I'm going to tell you exactly what this is. because a friend of mine sent me this last night, and within 10 seconds, I said to myself, I bet there's an eclipse on August 12th. So I looked it up. And yes, there's one on February 17th and March 3rd and on August 12th. They won't push this through the news. The news is making sure to talk about it and get it out there. And they're using their Masonic podcasters and content creators and social media people to push it, to stir it up for the ultimate purpose of making you go inside. It's their new eclipse sunglasses that they push. They want everyone wearing eclipse sunglasses because they tell you that you could burn your eyes out. But do you want to know what it actually is? There are anomalies in the sky during eclipses that might wake you up out of the matrix. It might clue you into the fact that where they tell you you live on a spinning ball isn't quite accurate. This is my backyard during the eclipse on April 8th, and you can see there's something there. You see it? That's not a lens flare. And you can see multiple layers of it. This is just a solar filter on during that same eclipse. Here's another example of it that you can see they're literally trying to block out with chemtrails. These are the lens flares. Those are not. That's something else. Yeah, what you're actually seeing is the sun shining through the layers of the firmament. And while the news isn't going to come out and tell you this, because when it doesn't happen, they lose all credibility, but they're going to push it to get it in the back of your mind to cause fear and cause you to be inside so you don't see the anomalies that are going to wake you up out of enslavement. And like I said, they use their little Masonic puppets to push this stuff because they can lose credibility. But the news, you can't let the news lose credibility. This was the podcast talking at the beginning. CCC, which is 333. There's an all-seeing eye there. That's Arian Foster, who was literally an NFL player. Sure, I trust what he says. Oh, and that's a 6, and that's a 6. And did you see when they were talking? Well, they didn't come up with that number. That was the number they're pushing. But do you see those bar stools? Couldn't help but notice how they also resembled some 3s to me. And make sure you have 2 of them. And it's not just about getting you inside so you don't see. No, it's also about generating fear. Because during those exact dates, the Lionsgate portal is going to be open. It's a very spiritual event. One of the best days in the entire world to manifest. 8/8 through 8/12. It's literally opening up the gates to the heavenly realms. The spiritual energy is unmatched. And what do they do to counter that? They generate fear to counter the potential spiritual awakening that we could all have. So like I said, they use their little puppets. Arian Foster, Ghost Space, and their CCC and their all-seeing eye, they use them. So when it doesn't happen and they get you all inside to not see the literal sun shining through the layers of the firmament, well, then they can still have the news say, well, we debunked this, even though they're still pushing. They want that information out there. So it's in the back of your mind that what if, just maybe? Well, I have news for you. Gravity doesn't exist. Everything is held down by electrostatics. The Earth is a big old grounding station, and we're all electrical beings. And everything else is density and buoyancy. It's why when you take a breath and you're in water, you'll rise more. Not because of gravity, because you made yourself more buoyant. But of course, all this is for entertainment purposes. I'd make sure to get inside people and not look directly into the eclipse. Safely, might I add you. I did that April 8th 2 years ago. I was on a 4-day fast leading into that April 8th eclipse, and I stared right at it. And then after that, I was on a spiritual and emotional and physical high for like 4 more days because of that positive energy you get. But I'm sure these guys aren't Masons either, even though they did an entire episode claiming to talk about flat Earth, even though they were just mocking it and discrediting it the whole time. And I don't really think the actual sun is in the firmament and it shines through the layers of the firmament, just like the Bible talks about there being layers of the firmament. Hey, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you ever notice how many layers there are to a rainbow and notice its shape? Entertainment only, though, people. I don't really care about exposing the third of the angels, 0.33, and all their little minions deceiving the world on a daily basis.
Daily.
I just do it to entertain. Entertainment only.
He's got some really good content. I enjoy his content.
The first thing out of a religious person's mouth when I tell them that they are God in human form is, oh, it don't say that in the Bible. It don't say it in the Bible. Give me the scripture. Duh. First of all, the Bible you're reading is not the original Bible. Number one. Number two, more than likely, you're reading the King James Version, or a version that was altered after King James altered it. Do you know what King James altered the Bible for? Oppression, fear, control, poverty. So why would a man that rewrote a book to keep you in fear tell you that you are God in human form? Why would he put that in there? Why would he leave that in there?
Right.
You don't know what the fuck was in the original Bible.
You don't.
But y'all are so... You got it.
No! Don't pour hot water on me. Use any strong alcohol mixed with water instead. I'll defrost in seconds. You just turned on the car. You're grinding metal on metal without me. Give me 30 seconds to warm up and flow through the engine, or you'll destroy it. Hey, dummy. It's not summer anymore. My tire pressure drops every time it gets cold. Pump some air in me before you slip all over the road. Remove me before you drive, because if I slide onto your windshield while you're moving, you're gonna regret it big time. You're almost out. Refill me or I'm gonna freeze. And when condensation freezes in this empty tank, your fuel lines are DON. Please, turn off the heater at least a minute before shutting off the car. I'm already struggling in the cold. Don't make me work even harder at the next start. Don't use me in freezing weather. I can freeze in the on position and you'll be stuck here. Use park or first gear instead. Don't let me freeze tonight. Spray a vinegar water mix on me before bed so I don't freeze. No scraping needed in the morning.
I love them little videos.
We're just in here making some cookies. Yep.
Yeah.
This for women and men though. Never let the way somebody treated you, by not appreciating you and not pouring into you, never allow that to make you change who you are as a person. Stay genuine, keep your heart pure. Because God will send you somebody, and that person gonna have to watch. That person gonna have to watch. The love you was trying to give them, they gonna have to watch you give it to somebody else. And they gonna know in their heart and in their soul that they'll never find nothing like that again. Ouch.
Ouch.
I love y'all. I love y'all like play cousins. Y'all have a beautiful day.
I love you too, Kay.
The moment your body begins to emotionally embrace that new you, the thought that you're thinking in your forebrain literally becomes the experience. The end product of an experience is called an emotion. And your body, as the unconscious mind, begins to believe it's in that future event now. In other words, your body can't tell the difference between the actual event emotionally and what you're experiencing because you're fabricating it from within. The moment that happens, your body is literally getting signaled neurologically, chemically, genetically. You're literally changing your physiology. And you get up and your mind and body are working together. You are in a whole new state of being. Being is when mind and body are working together, when thoughts and feelings are aligned. Most people, they live in duality. They think positively, but they feel negatively. They want wealth, but they feel poor. They pray for a new life, but they feel guilty. That's mind and body in opposition. We have to recondition the body to a new mind.
Yep. That is true.
Do it for 1 minute every single day in the morning, and this happens to your brain. Number 1, you will prevent nasty diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. It's also one of the best ways to rewire your brain. You will improve your focus and reduce brain fog. And now comment the word high level down below for more information.
It's not that easy. But if you practice it,
This
you'll
water
get good
bottle is
at it.
leaking because I poked some holes. Now watch what happens when I close the water bottle. It stops leaking. It stops because of the air pressure. And now watch what I do for fun. Every time there's no water power.
That is really smart, I think. Wow.
Wash hands with soap every time there's no water power using this water bottle.
I thought
So much fun, huh?
I thought it was gonna be one of those videos where they're
Now
talking
you stop this by closing a water bottle.
Yeah,
Now I'm gonna dry my hands.
where they were talking about poking the holes and putting shit
Washing
in
your
it.
hands is very important right before you cook or do anything. It's so cool, guys.
Yeah, that's way better video. Well, I mean, the other one is important too, but that is cool.
When you're doing the work that 99% of people go their entire lives without doing, what percentage of people do you think are going to understand you?
Right. Right.
What's up, people? Today I'm going to be showing you guys another powerful meditation. So with this meditation, we're going to be using the Aket Madra from the Bakai Energy Healing System, and it looks just like this from the front and like this from the back. So this technique is going to allow you to tap into your higher self in the astral and allow you to open and travel through portals. So first, we're going to focus on the movements of this meditation technique before we get to the actual visualization part. You're going to get into the Aket Madra. Start right here from the middle of the chest, center of the chest, and then you're going to go up, then you're going to come back down. Once you get to the center of your chest again, you're going to break your hands apart, and they're going to look like this, and then you're going to come back together, back into the Aket Madra. Then you're going to shift it down, and then you're going to push those hands downward, and then you're going to flip it back up, come back up, and do it again. So for the visualization part, you're going to simply close your eyes as you're doing the movements and visualize yourself as a shadow silhouette doing the movement. So what you're going to notice is a more conscious control of your astral body, which will eventually lead to astral travel. I recommend doing this right before bed or just waking up in the morning. The amount of time you spend doing this really doesn't matter. The key part of this meditation is actually the visualization part. So the amount of time is totally up to you. And that's what I got for you guys. Peace.
Peace. Thank you, brother.
The sauce. I'm at Walmart. You come to Walmart, get a bottle of this. Fuck it. Get 2 bottles. Now, what I'm gonna do with the bottle? I don't got a logo. Listen, you get some merchandise you already got in your house. Like maybe an old Essentials hoodie that you already wore and got your money out of, right? You grab it, you lay the Essential hoodie down, you redesign it. Right? Post the content. See if somebody want to buy it. If they don't, in the caption, after like 24 hours, you put sold out. And then do it to another piece. And then get used to posting that type of content on your page until you find buyers. Or you can go get some blanks from 5060 North 5th Street, Philadelphia, PA, 19120. Go get some blanks. Get a bottle of this. Lay the hoodie down and just be creative. I'm gonna hit the hood. Bow, bow. And this right here, you have to work on this. Like, this got a spray method. If you spray straight, it's gonna spit. If you spray too fast, it'll spit. You mean? You got to work on the way you squeeze. You're looking for a spread. You're not looking for the straight spit. So practice the method of the squeeze. Design some blanks. It's the holidays. Go to a busy intersection in the city and sell what you designed. People gonna buy it. I did it. There's no excuses. You want some extra money? Get a bottle of Lysol with bleach. Go design some blank merchandise. Feed your family. I'm out.
I'm gonna do it.
He says, I'm gonna take your son. And I said, take me instead.
This is Barbara Mabey and her son, Dale. Barbara loved her son more than anything in the world, and just like most mothers, she would have done anything to keep him safe. But on November 14th, 1974, their life took a disturbing turn for the worse when 6-year-old Dale came knocking frantically at the neighbor's door. He was covered in blood, with marks on his wrists and ankles. His mother, Barbara, had been kidnapped. November 16th, 2 days later, Highway Patrol Trooper Charles Eugene Campbell identified Barbara's stolen car in Perry, Florida, nearly 400 miles from where she was taken. After telling dispatch he was pulling the driver over, Trooper Campbell was never heard from nor seen again. November 17th, the entire police force is in pursuit of a man named Paul John Knowles, a suspected serial killer responsible for over 35 murders across the country. After Knowles crashed into a ditch, he ran off on foot, vanishing into the forest. When police examined the vehicle, they found no trace of the trooper or Barbara. For over 5 months, the man they called the Casanova Killer spreads terror across the US, killing faster and more viciously than anyone else in history. He might have gotten away with it if it wasn't for the woman who outsmarted him, the one who survived by making the Casanova Killer fall in love with her. Although she and her sister were alike in most ways, doctors soon figured out something was wrong with Beverly, Barbara's sister. She had cerebral palsy.
Throughout my whole lifetime, I always called her Bevy. We both knew each other's thoughts and inner feelings. She was the smart, funny person, and I was a serious person.
Although Barbara shared a special bond with her twin sister, she also felt the impact of her limitations. Even when she was little, Barbara always made sure Beverly could live a full and happy life. And when their father passed away, she took it upon herself to help her mom around the house. Barbara always had a positive outlook on life, and she was happy with the way things were. But everything changed in April 1968.
When I brought Dale home from the hospital, he was the light of my life. He was so beautiful. I couldn't get over hugging and kissing and singing lullabies to him. I adored my son.
After a heartbreaking split with the father, Barbara decided to raise her son Dale in her mother's house. It was the best decision of her life. Everything was perfect. It's May 1974 when tragedy first strikes the Mabee household. Barbara's mother dies. Both her and her sister Beverly are distraught by the loss, but as the months pass, they do their best to keep a lively home for young Dale, who is now 6 years old. What none of them know is that 1974 would become the worst year in all of their lives.
Thursday, November the 14th, 1974 was like any other day to me. Got ready for work, Dale went and got ready for school, Beverly got her breakfast and was happy.
After dropping off Dale at school, Barbara heads down to the radio station where she works as a copywriter.
When it was almost noontime, I tried to call my sister at home and she didn't answer. And she always answered.
At first, Barbara doesn't make anything of it and carries on with her day. After work, she drives home with her son, expecting to see her sister. As they both enter the house, they shout for Beverly, but get no answer.
So I said to Dale, go look for Bevy, and I'm going to go get some water, honey.
As Dale goes across the house to look for his aunt, Barbara goes to the kitchen and walks up to the sink.
All of a sudden, I had this horrible feeling. I had chills going up and down my arms. Maybe it was instinct, fear, but I turned around.
But before we continue the story of Barbara,
sometimes you don't need facts. You can just go off your gut and how you feel about things.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So just being confident in, I don't need confirmation. If I feel it, I trust how I feel. I know my intentions is pure. My instincts is like connection to a higher understanding. You don't need the facts all the time.
When you don't have motivation to work out, always remember this powerful quote.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
At least 100 human bodies were found in this man's home just yesterday, and he had stolen these corpses from cemeteries. This is a very disturbing story, and it's a developing story that's just breaking. So this man is 34-year-old Jonathan Christian Gerlach. He is from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and this is the cemetery that he was stealing bodies from, Mount Moriah. Now, Mount Moriah Cemetery is infamous because it is sort of abandoned. I used to live in Philadelphia, and I actually filmed a video for my YouTube at this cemetery because it is so abandoned. I had never visited a place quite like this that was so overgrown, but the things found inside Jonathan's home were shocking. Like I said before, over 100 sets of human remains, human skulls, human skeletons, some of which belonged to children. And this is a screenshot from the press conference earlier about this arrest. Prosecutors said that it was like walking into a house of horrors. Bones, skeletons lining the walls, and they stated that some of the skeletons are 200 plus years old. Locals recently had noticed a number of grave robbings taking place here at Mount Moriah, and so the police actually set up a sting operation. And lo and behold, a few days ago in the middle of the night in the complete darkness, the police caught Jonathan. And when they apprehended Jonathan, they found that he had a bag on him containing 30 sets of human remains. And it's a little unclear in the reporting, but they stated that these were the skeletons of children. I don't know if these were all children's bodies he had been stealing, but nonetheless, it was a gruesome discovery. Authorities also announced that they found an additional 8 sets of human remains in a nearby storage unit. And because this is a developing story, they don't know how many bodies in total they're about to find. They don't know exactly who these skeletons belong to. They don't know how long they've been there. They also don't know if any of these skeletons were possible victims of this guy's. Those are all just questions that we have right now. And no motive has been released either. I don't know why this guy was stealing these remains. Nobody does. They haven't made any announcements relating to that. But the details of this case are just incredibly disturbing. It's just crazy because when I was actually in the Mount Moriah Cemetery filming my YouTube video, you could tell that this place would be an easy target for somebody like him because it was so abandoned. It was almost forgotten, completely overgrown, broken headstones, broken vaults. It's literally known as Philadelphia's Forgotten Cemetery. So I'm going to keep you guys updated on this because I am just as shocked as y'all are, and I am definitely eager to find out more about this case and the circumstances surrounding it.
Yeah,
You are
that is
literally
weird.
feeding your kids plastic glue and industrial lubricants. I'm talking about Oreos, that cream in the middle. It's not cream at all. It's rapeseed oil whipped with emulsifiers that act like edible glue holding the sludge together. And the cookie part strip cocoa and chemical stabilizers enough to start clogging your arteries if you eat them too much. I scanned them with the Reveal It app and it came back as 82% processed. This is unbelievable.
That's...
Did you know that you can change your future by changing your past? Brace yourself for this one, because it's a wild ride. We live in a quantum universe. A quantum universe is a participatory universe, which means whatever we focus our conscious awareness on, whatever we focus our attention on, manifests itself into our life, becomes our reality. This also means that each and every one of us exists in an infinity of versions of ourselves simultaneously. In one of them, you are a king. In another one, you are a beggar. What makes them different? And why are you observing this reality and not another? Not your wishes and desires, but your frequency. You don't get what you want. You get what you are, and what you are is what you vibrate at. Einstein said, everything is frequency, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of that which you desire, and you cannot help but get it. It's physics, not philosophy. So at any given moment, you exist in a different reality based on the decisions you make. The reality we are in right now is usually based on the decisions we made in the past. And because of some of these old and maybe poor choices we might have made, we may find it difficult to shift into a new harmonious reality at this stage in the game. But what if you can actually change the outcome of the future by altering the reality of the past? The question is, how?
Right.
Well, let's go back to Einstein. He also said that knowledge can take you from A to Z. Imagination can take you anywhere. So, what if by using our imagination, we can alter the events of the past, shift into a different timeline, which ultimately alter our future timeline. What if your memory is not a prison, but a portal? And what if you can access this portal right before you go to bed, right before you fall asleep at night, when your brain is in theta frequency, the hypnotic state, when the mind can be impressed upon to alter past memories. Maybe there was a moment that felt off during the day and you still feel as if you have some unresolved issues. Maybe you had an unpleasant interaction with someone. Maybe you spoke some words that you shouldn't have or you regret saying. Maybe you had a reaction that wasn't in harmony with who you truly are. Here's the assignment. Instead of replaying the same memory, the same way it happened, go back to the moment just before it happened and revise it in your imagination. Let the interaction unfold differently. See yourself responding from a place of love rather than fear, from clarity, from calm, from sovereignty. Or maybe see the other person acting differently, maybe kinder, maybe gentler, softer, maybe more neutral. Use your imagination and feel it in your body as if this is how it unfolded. Let your imagination take you to that place of gratitude for the event happening in the new and harmonious way. When you revise a memory in your subconscious mind, you are changing the timeline that your consciousness is occupying and continue your existence from the new timeline, not from the old one. The original timeline does not disappear. It continues to exist in the quantum field into different timelines, but you are no longer aware of it because you have migrated. When you imagine past events happening differently, you jump into a different past timeline, and as a consequence, you continue your expression from that newly chosen timeline. This works with today's events, childhood memories, traumas, or any other past encounters or outcomes that you already manifested. It works with moments where words were spoken, when limiting beliefs were planted, when identity was shaped through fear or pain or misunderstanding. When you revisit those moments and revise them, not as a victim, but as pure conscious awareness, you loosen the grip of that timeline on your nervous system. And this is when something remarkable happens. Your body starts responding as if the trauma never happened, as if the incident never occurred. Because in the timeline you are now inhabiting, it didn't. This is not denial. This is not bypassing. So don't come after me with your spiritual rhetoric. This is consciousness relocation. You are not healing the past. You are withdrawing your awareness from it. And as awareness relocates, reality follows. So tonight, If something felt heavy today, or if an old memory surfaces, go back lovingly into the moment right before the event took place and imagine a different outcome. Revise your day and let yourself fall asleep inside this new version of reality that feels aligned with truth, with harmony, with peace. Consciousness is not bound to time. It chooses. And you are free to choose again and again and again, 70 times 7 if you will, and speak these words. I choose this harmonious timeline now. And then drift into sweet sleep as a new and improved you. I love you.
I love you too. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. I mean, it sounds cool. If you want to try it. Maybe I will. Because there are some recent events that have happened where my mouth made an ass out of myself. So maybe I'll just go back to that moment. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. Thank you for stopping by and watching a Sunday Surprise with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have an amazing 24 and the best 7 yet. And I pray the divine radiates love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life. Today, tomorrow, and forever. So I see you in the next one. I love you.